Hello everyone, welcome to another tarot reading. Let's see what messages come out for you. I wasn't picking up anything in particular, to be honest. So it'll be interesting to see what messages come out. Okay. Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective? What do they need to know right now? Alright, so we've got Three of Pentacles. We've got the Moon, Pisces, Cancer energy. We've got Justice, Libra energy. And then the Seven of Wands came out reversed. So somebody wants to, whenever I see Seven of Wands reversed, it's like somebody who's finally letting their guard down. They may have been defensive in the past. They may have been closed off. I'm kind of getting that with the Moon too. Like they felt mysterious. They felt secretive, I guess. And for a lot of you, you could have felt like maybe there was someone else involved. Maybe work was getting involved. Like there's this feeling of, it's weird because the Three of Pentacles here, normally that doesn't feel like a third party to me, but in this one it does. And it may be like it's work. Maybe they were always busy with work. Maybe they used work as an excuse. But I feel like something has balanced out. Something has tipped these scales so that, because this did come out upright. So when justice comes out upright, I always feel that something is finally balancing out. Whatever's going on with the scales. Now, they could be viewing you as the Empress. We do have that Taurus Libra energy at the bottom of the deck. So it could be that they're afraid to actually lose you. And they want to come clean. They want to let you know how they feel. Because the Moon can talk about not only things that are secret from us or kept hidden from us, it can also talk about our fears. And the Moon in astrology rules the emotions. So it's also the Mother energy. So, you know, got the Empress that was showing up at the bottom of the deck. So it feels like this person is finally over holding back and they're going to come clean. Let's see what other messages from my homemade deck we can get. Alright, what other messages do you have for the collective, Spirit? What other messages do you have for the collective? Okay. I've just had like 10 come out, which is not... That's too many. I just need like 1 to 3. 1 to 3, Spirit. What does the collective need to know right now? What does the collective need to know right now? Time's up. Deadline, conclusion, expiration date. Some of you could have given this person an expiration date where you said, you know what, it's like an ultimatum, essentially. You're going to say, I am tired of, you know, being this way, whether it's in a relationship or whatever. It feels like a relationship to me. But it could be like a family member who's been closed off and you want them to open up about some things. Maybe they haven't always been close to you. Maybe it's a sibling. Maybe it's a friend. I don't know. It could be anyone. But it felt more like a lover, to be honest. But it feels like somebody just, they weren't open before. They want your forgiveness, heal and release any resentment. Yeah, that's where that energy is. It's balancing out in your favor. And we got, I'm listening. So again, dropping their guard, coming back and saying, okay, I was closed off before, but Not anymore. Not this time around. So it's a different energy. Definitely different from the moon. That Seven of Wands reversed. They want your forgiveness. They want to heal any issues between you two. I mean, there may have been some separation between you both, or just some time apart where if you gave them an ultimatum and you gave them an actual date, well, let me know something by, and maybe you didn't even tell them. Maybe you said, you know, if in 4 to 6 weeks, or, you know, something like that, they don't open up more, they don't let me in, then I'll just cut them off. I'll ghost them. Surprised the Five of Pentacles hasn't come out, because that's kind of what it feels like. What else, Spirit? What else does the collective need to know? And if a lot of you left this person kind of in the dust, that could definitely trigger them to want to open up. It sucks that happens sometimes with people. I think sometimes people don't even realize how closed off they really are because they've been hurt before. But I feel like some people need a wake-up call. And this could have been one of those... This could have been one of those connections where they had to learn... Because we have justice here. They had to learn some sort of karmic lesson. And I know that's not what people want to hear. They have to learn it through you, right? Like, why me? Why do I have to teach this lesson? But there's something here that they needed to learn karmically. And I believe that's, you know, them having to open up. Anything else, Spirit? Nothing's coming out. Anything else for the collective for this reading that they need to know right now? Okay, so we've got determined, resolute, tenacious, persistent, envious of your happiness. Again, this does not have to be a lover, but I said it could be somebody else, like could be a family member, could be a friend, something like that. Maybe they were defensive, closed off, something like that before. And it's taken this sort of karmic lesson for them to open up. Interesting. Let's pull some more cards. Get a few more tarot cards. What else can you tell me about this, Spirit? I'm really curious about the moon energy. Okay, there it is. Seven of Swords. Sneaky. Keeping something hidden. It's interesting because at the bottom we have, I had hoped you wouldn't discover the secret. Revelation and unveiling. So somebody's been keeping something hidden from you. And this is the end of that with the Death card, Scorpio energy. They've been, I'm not going to say they're sneaking around. That can mean that for this card, but it could be that, again, with the moon, they're in that mysterious, secretive energy. So there's something here about them being kind of sketchy, I'm gonna be honest. I'm just curious what they were doing. Two of Wands. This tried to come out before. It turned over, but I take jumpers, not flippers. So this is definitely a message for someone here. That somebody felt like they were stuck at like a crossroads, at a fork in the road, and they needed to make some sort of decision. They had two different paths to take. And maybe this has to do with that time's up, that ultimatum you gave. You said, look, if you don't want to choose this path with me, you can go down a different path. And for others of you, like I said, you may not have actually given them an ultimatum. Maybe you see that there are two paths, one with them and one without them. What else, Spirit? Yeah, we actually have Nine of Pentacles. That's what the single card. at the bottom of the deck. So some of you could have been with this person and they just weren't, they were not, they just weren't really living up to what you wanted them to be. Let's put it that way, all right? You had an idea in your head about what you wanted out of them, and they just weren't delivering. We've got the Eight of Swords. So somebody's definitely been in their head about this. And then we've got the Devil, Capricorn energy. So this could be someone who's been very toxic. It could just be that they have been kind of obsessed about the situation, especially if you cut them off. And I do feel like this was a sudden, abrupt decision with the Tower here, Aries, Scorpio energy, where you cut them off and you said no more. Like, I'm tired of the way things are going. I'm tired of the fact that you're not really opening up to me. I want more for myself, more for this relationship, this connection. And it's become a burden. Honestly, we've got the Tower, the Lovers, and the Ten of Wands. Yeah. Definitely become a burden. You're just tired of the way this person does things. And you needed to... Maybe this is you on this path. Like, okay, I've got two options. I can leave them and go in a different direction. Or I can hope for the best. You might have been really in your head about this. And maybe there's some sort of toxic attachment with the Devil here. But we also have that Justice card. So it could definitely be like a karmic relationship. And it just feels like they were the toxic one. I'm going to be honest. It feels like in the past they were the one who wouldn't put in the work. And I think you were patient for long enough. But your patience finally wore thin. And you're like, I'm done. No more. What is the outcome of this, Spirit? What is the outcome of this for the collective? Okay. Okay, this is good. Awesome. So. Cards are falling all over the place. Okay. I feel like for a lot of you, both of you, or maybe they, are going to be manifesting some sort of new beginning. They want a solid new beginning. They may be coming back with a solid offer. And for a lot of you, this is going to be successful. Or they see themselves as being victorious with you. Now, here's the thing. They want to move on to calmer waters. They want things to be smoother between you two. But some of you, even with this offer, with them hoping for the best, manifesting this, wanting this to be successful, a lot of you, you're going to move on. Ultimately, though, it's up to you. You know, if they... I feel like it's going to be your judgment call. I'm going to be honest. For a lot of you, you are going to take this offer. You're ready to move on to something more loving, something more open, better communication. And so for a lot of you, you're looking forward to this new... It's like the new version of them. So yeah, that's what I see, collective. Hopefully something in this reading resonated. If it did, let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.